Is what it do. Talk heavy. Sus. LAP. Literally Anything Podcast for the people. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. And for a third time, welcome. We are here, ready to rock and roll. My main man, Lefty, a.k.a. Messi Owens, in honor of the Olympics. You got to love that. D Hood, don't you know no good? That's one of the greatest Martin episodes ever.
My man, don't you know no hood?
It's not even.
Oh, I should have said that.
It's definitely. It's top. Is it top five? Is Don't You Know No Good top five? Martin has so many gems. It's hard to make top five. But I would off top. I think that's at least top.
Which one though? Like 10. You know what I mean? Like which? Because there's a couple of them.
No, I'm talking about. Go ahead.
When G nigga broke down in the hood.
Yes, that one.
Yeah,
when he was dancing on the car, like, and you're gonna let me finish the song. Do the people want the song? Do the people want the song? We'll give them the song.
Based on her feeling like her car finally got fixed, and she tried to dip off, and then the goddamn shit was on cinder blocks.
Mm-hmm.
Because it could go one or two ways. Some niggas could have stole it. And what's his name didn't never say nothing, or he could have, hey, yeah, I'm gonna fix y'all shit, but I'm gonna flip them goddamn.
Yo, GG, what's up, kid? Yeah, that was a wild one though, man. Because when he fixed the car in the Jones, that's when Martin had the baby shower at the crib, and Bobby was in the gym. Come back, Bobby. I need another man. Yo, that was man. God damn. Fucking Martin, bro.
That's when he delivered the baby, right?
Yeah.
Damn, I ain't even. Yeah, you're right.
We don't need an umbilical cord. This is TV. Yeah, that was crazy. That was one of the wildest episodes. Yeah. But welcome everybody once again. Literally Anything Podcast for the people. Karen, what's good? Gigi, I see you back on YouTube. Yeah, get off of it. I don't know. I want to break away from the Facebook, but I feel like our really random people drop in on us on Facebook. Like our consistent people are YouTube. Like for the most part, they're on the YouTube to mess with us. But like I feel like every week we get that one person or two people who drop in on Facebook, like, oh, for real? I didn't know y'all was doing, like, you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Even now, 20 episodes in, we still get them random, like, oh, what's this? And then I get like an inbox, like, I didn't know you was doing that. Like, yes, bro,
right.
I've been doing it for quite a few weeks now. Very, very many. So, as always, we like to start and spin the block with hot takes. Let's see. I started with Left last week, so Hood, what's your start the week hot take? You know what I mean? Give us the info.
You know what I mean? Y'all know that I'm very pro the homie loving the homie. You know what I mean? Like,
I say that. That's just
if my lady can love, if I can love my lady how I love my lady, why can't the homie love the homie? But I ain't going to tap this time. I'm going to still listen to the baby. You know what I mean? What he said is wrong. What he did is wrong. He spreaded a vast amount of misinformation, right? But, like, what I needed to realize is that, because truthfully, with the whole, what's his name, Tory situation, I was very firm in not fucking with Tory at first. But then I realized, one, I don't know these niggas. Like, I don't know these niggas. One, and two, me and my brother don't get along about a lot of shit, and that's my brother. So, like, I don't have to agree with every single little thing. Now, if he make a whole hate speech song, I'm not going to fuck with the hate speech song. I'm not going. I truthfully really might fall back off and like, oh, like this is like now you really making your artistry about this one thing.
Right.
Because the difference between that and Tory just continued to make good music. He addressed it. He gave it a couple bars, but he didn't make his whole about that one thing.
Right.
So I mean, yeah, you know what I mean? Niggas got points of view. Like it's the same thing with everybody be like, oh yeah, that's just my uncle. He racist. We just he's old. Like so if y'all can give it up for your racist uncle, you know what I mean? You can.
Man.
He says he doesn't mean it. Okay, well guess what? The baby didn't mean it.
I mean, these things are not like people talking this way and this type of rhetoric and all this bullshit. None of it is new. So to that end, it's like it is what it is. People been talking like this, just like my man say. Now we just recording everything, and we hearing everything, and we seeing everything. And I was seeing a few people even mention the fact that he's done this at other shows before. He just chose to do it at Rolling Loud this week, which was probably the
what did he say? What did he say? Like, if you don't got HIV, put a lighter up.
What does that even mean, though?
Right.
Like, if I'm in the crowd, I'm like, wait a minute.
But I don't have HIV.
How many of y'all do?
What do you know that I don't know? And why are you speaking in this forum? That would have fucked with me through the rip. Like, what are you talking about, bro?
If he was, so you know what's funny? Like, we always give like the 50 cents, like the Hoes, the niggas that we could have grown up with, and like, damn, they really turned out to be a good business person, right? We give them way too much merit. Like, them niggas was stupid. Like, them niggas was dumb.
Yeah,
they just had the right people around them.
Right.
So if the baby had one Jewish person around him, just how you can tell he doesn't. if the baby had one Weinstein in his corner, he could have made it.
You don't need a Weinstein, man. Not a Weinstein.
Yeah,
or whatever.
Maybe a Roseman or something.
Berg. Something
a Weinberg. You want to do a Weinberg? Okay.
Yeah.
So actually, that's my man Corey. He Jewish too. Hey, what up, Corey? If we would have had one Weinberg in his corner, the Weinberg would have been like, "Hey, bro, get on IG Live and say what you meant was, if you out there getting tested and you know you're not HIV positive, put a lighter in the air. If y'all walking around with a chicken wing." Remember on the wire, he was like, yeah, keep getting your shit sucked by them crack kids. You gonna pull your dick out and look like a burnt chicken wing.
Oh man, that's But yeah, I don't even know what to do with that brother. He's really fucking up some change for himself with this. Like,
the end of the day,
paper.
I'm gonna chalk it up to this. Niggas gonna nig.
And sometimes, that's I mean, what do you
got? Sometimes you got race. I don't know.
Like, I don't. That's the best explanation we could possibly give you. It's just that's kind of what it is, man.
The wouldn't let it happen to me though definitely fit right here too.
Yeah, no, for sure. That would happen to me though. Yeah. Left, what's on your mind, Left?
So Kevin said no. Trigger warning.
I'll close the laptop.
Yo, bro, I listened back last week. I promise you, I'm so mad that I was going through the episode so fast. Like, as I was posting it, I didn't put a title on the episode, and I didn't feel like redoing everything, so I just left it. Oh man! But I promise you, the title of that episode last week was "Who Hurt You, Sis?" Like, I promise you, bro. I wanna make sure that I state that publicly. And I had, because it was the best moment of the show. Like, that shit was gold, bro. Like, I was cracking up watching that shit. Listen, it was so funny that I was even listening to it like on Spotify, just like, yo, I listened to that part of the show, like that little 10-minute blurb, like 3 or 4 times this week, bro. God damn, that shit was amazing, man. Thank you for that shit. Like, I know you didn't mean to, but thank you. That was gold.
Nah, like, I just, like, it ain't no for me today, it's not nothing that, I've been reaching for or whatever. Like, all right, I just, like, I had a fucking funny ass moment earlier today, and like this shit just been replaying in my head, and it's fucking hilarious. Story time with Left real early.
Okay.
So
we had a good story time in a couple of weeks though. Like not one of them, not like some of them Jones we was getting off at the beginning. Like them first couple of weeks of story time was out of fucking control.
I still got some of those in the I got some of them in the clip. You know, we might that might end up coming up on Saturday, you know, because
how Chappelle say, run that shit through the proper channels.
Yo, but it's funny because like I was let me preface this by the fact that it was a situation that happened between an African American and an Asian today, and I know how they're so, you know, everybody's protecting the Asians right now, and rightfully so when you need to be protected, but this was not one of those situations. All right, so I had to preface that for everybody. You know, there is no Asian hate. I just want y'all to know.
No, nobody's gonna assume that, sir. That's why I'm laughing at you. Okay. I love that you felt like you needed to put that out there. That's not. So we don't assume that of you, my guy. Go ahead.
All right. So coming down the line, right, and I'm coming into 15th Street. I pull into the station, and because I'm at 15th Street, it's a major station. I open my window. I stick my head out the window, open the door so I can see everything that's going on. You know, and there's some nice talent out there walking around. So, of course, I'm paying attention to that. And then I just hear, like, these two women going at it, like, but I don't hear the words. It's just, and then. So, basically, I don't know how many people have dealt with rude Asian people. Because I'm not going to put this.
Bro, I used to work in a casino. Trust me.
So I'm not 3 casinos. I'm not going to put this on all Asian people, but there is a specific way that some Asian people act that I've noticed, whereas they have to be the first people through a door.
Well, so realistically speaking, just coming to the defense, you got to look at what the culture looks like. Like when you look at just what you know of China, everything is so much faster than the U.S.
I know that. I know that. So, yeah. But, and it was one of the things I thought about after the fact that the situation happened. But it seems she pushed past this black lady trying to get off the train. And, you know, black women don't be having that shit. So she got pushed. So she turns like, yo, I mean, you could say, excuse me. I don't hear what the Asian lady says back. But then.
Wait, I know exactly what they said. She said, I feel sorry for your mother.
and then immediately.
Yo, I fucking hate you.
But then immediately it went from, I feel sorry for your mother to. Yo, she slapped the cowboy shit out of this Asian lady. And it was like right there in front of me. I was like, oh.
We gotta be champions. He was running around like Future. Yo,
I wanted to. Look. I really wanted to, but I was in the cab. You know, the cab is like 3 feet by 3 feet, dog. I can't go nowhere, so I'm.
Oh man, that's
so
wild.
Look, the wild shit is, all right. So it was a dude who was standing like right in between me and the situation, and then another dude hops in and grabs the black lady, like, "No, what is you doing?" So it was one of them. If I'm fighting the bear, don't help me, help the bear. So,
oh god,
like, yo, she slapped the shit out of that woman, like, wow, and it was crazy. So we like, so now everything starts running through my head, like, yo, you need to get the fuck out of here. You didn't see nothing. You don't want no paperwork. Yeah. Doors closing.
Yo,
Next stop, 13th Street.
we out of here. I'm not mad at you. Yo, I'm not mad at you a little bit for that,
Yo.
man. Like, I don't want to be a witness. Don't nobody call me to come to court. I ain't snitching.
Yo,
like, that's your job, dog. I said I ain't snitching.
That shit was
I'm
so fucking hilarious. But then when we get to 13th Street, of course, that's where headquarters is. So then you get a couple of people, you know, all dapper and business casual, or, you know, got their business attire on, getting off to go into the headquarters building. And I'm just like, I'm just watching them, and I'm waiting to see if they turn around and look at me because they saw shit too. Like, I see nothing. Boom, boom.
Out of the way, Grouch. Yeah.
Get it together, Grouch.
Yo, that shit was fucking hilarious. That shit, that shit been replaying in my head all day because it was just like she tenderized the shit out of her cheek.
She beat her meat.
She put all the seasoning on her face.
The Tony Satchery.
Yeah, I put that on
Tony
everything.
Like Tony Satchery. That's my nigga, bro.
They really don't be giving Toby enough credit. Like,
yo, my nigga got it.
If you go back and really like that joint with him and Paul Wall, oh my god, man. Oh, that thing is that joint crazy.
They don't give Paul Wall credit.
Yeah, Paul Wall, especially like if you caught any Paul Wall bars like recently, he still be spitting. Like yeah, like not like often, but he jump on like a Houston nigga John and give him like a crazy John. Like I think he just showing love at this point.
That's like you ever hear what's it called?
Say it, I know it was cool. Go ahead. If you get a pause-worthy comment off in front of this nigga here, then it was fine. They can't nobody critique you. It wasn't nothing.
Somebody said to me one day, it was like, "Yo, I'm grown. Like you grown. Like you grown." I was like, "All right, nigga, I can fight. You feel that? Sorry about it? Like, what you get so mad about for what I gotta say?"
The whole thing is like I really don't care. I just find it hilarious. Like y'all motherfuckers have made it impossible to even like go to like barbecues. Like niggas.
Yo, you know what's funny though? You ever notice I don't pause for nothing. I don't pause for nothing I say. I just be catching niggas.
Because you know niggas is gonna be on the no. You only do that to niggas who react. That's why you don't do that shit to me, because I'll pay you no mind. But niggas who you know you gonna get a reaction out of, you be punching with that one, bro. That shit is hilarious, man.
Oh no, on Mac Miller's Faces mixtape, Mike Jones had a crazy verse on there.
Right.
Niggas be talking.
Mike Jones, man, that was god damn, that's one of them like here today, going tomorrow. Like that was fast, man. God damn. We might need to do a here today, going tomorrow, like little one-off type John. Cause it's a lot of artists who we could just list out. Is like, damn, nigga, they going all right. Like that, we that would be wow. Cause if I sit here and think about it, that era had a lot of them type niggas. A
lot of them shit. A lot of the like the first like viral, like that first wave of like people going viral off of like ringtones and like YouTube and like that first wave. It's a lot of them.
Yeah, well they just lost, gone. Motherfuckers out of here.
Remember Jaquan?
Listen, I to this day say Hood Hop.
Hood
Hop was a better record than Tipsy. Hood Hop was a better track than Tipsy. I don't care what nobody say. I will stand on that hill for as long as I need to.
That's a fact.
The song that was the hit was not the best song. It was the catchiest song. It had a dance to it, which was also part of that wave of like, my song needs a dance. Like, like it was that era. So it was that. But Hood Hop, when that joint hit, you got something in your trunk in there. That beat
dirty.
Yo, man. When that joint hit, it was
Yo, that joint was hard.
Yeah, no, that was definitely an underrated song. 20 minutes in, I'm gonna give y'all my quick hot take real quick, and then we're gonna get into a couple of things I saw this week.
I got one more. Oh no, it's not a hot take. It could be our current event.
Right. So mine is kind of both, so we can kind of play off that. So I have a problem this week because apparently 50% of the people on social media got their degree. Well, no, I wasn't. I was trying not to be confrontational. I was trying to be like, constructive with what I'm giving. You always ready to go.
Them niggas be eating dick, bro.
So it seems like everybody this week got a degree in psychology and particularly sports psychology and all, because now with the Simone Biles thing and with her pulling out for her own mental health and everything, now everybody who ain't never tried to deal with nothing and dad told them you couldn't cry kept you understand what I'm saying? Now they got all these opinions about just dumb shit. Like I saw somebody try and take this situation and say this is why women athletes don't get paid the same as men. Like I was like, damn, I've never heard a louder, more wrong argument in my life, and I'm not gonna argue with you. Like that was my comment, like verbatim. Like because what? Y'all just get on this damn shut up.
Like as if Kyrie didn't do it first. Like
I mean, but regardless of who did it, Michael Jordan did it first, if we being honest. He did it first because he retired and went to go play baseball to clear his mind.
Baseball.
Like,
hold on. Hear me out. He didn't go to clear his mind. Michael Jordan didn't go to clear his mind. Oh. Michael Jordan went because they was about to be on his ass because he got his dad killed.
I'm not getting into that. I don't have
rabbit hole.
Yeah, I'm not going down. Nope.
It's common knowledge at this point. And then he did Space Jam to get like let me be the you feel me again. Let me be the poster boy or the poster child again. Let me be America's sweetheart again. So what better way to do it than do a Disney? I mean, not a Warner Brothers movie.
Was I on point right there? Because I was moving in this direction before you even said it.
Yeah. You got a kids book? Was it a Happy Meal?
That's a Happy Meal.
It's a Happy Meal, man. I got kids. Huh? You know what I'm saying? I was on
My
it.
fault. Continue.
Yeah. No, so the whole thing is that I get that if you haven't taken the time to deal with your own issues of depression, anxiety, whatever you're going through, if you've dealt with that kind of shit, you haven't taken the time to deal with it, you can't really appreciate the sensitivity that goes with some shit like that.
Right.
But if you have, then you understand why these people who are talking this crazy shit on the internet are so dumb. Like, be quiet, y'all. Like, these keys in your hand, on these keys, these phones, like, stop, y'all. Like, just shut the fuck up. Like, you really get on the World Wide Web saying the most ridiculous shit, and you don't even want to walk it back. When a motherfucker tell you wrong or give you shit that's real with it, you don't even want to walk it back. Like you're in such a hurry to have something to say that saying the wrong shit is cool. And I don't know, man. Maybe my pop just taught me different. Like, it's okay to be quiet. That's the simplest. It's okay to be quiet.
Like, hey yo. Shut the fuck up.
Exactly.
Yep. I had that shit. I was, you know what I mean? Because I've used it a couple of times. I was sitting on it.
Yeah, man. Like,
yo, like this situation hit me different because, like once when you know what's going on and you get an understanding of like what's actually going on with the situation, all the naysayers or whoever talking shit, like fuck you, like seriously.
That's a perfect eat a dick moment. Eat a dick, like real shit. Like every last one of y'all.
She suffers from ADHD. Ritalin.
She was sexually assaulted for how many years? Like
Ritalin, Adderall, things of that nature are banned in Japan. Right. Like she can't use it. Like this hits me a certain way because I have a son who has ADHD. Okay, so you're sitting up here telling the person that they can't use a prescription drug that allows them to be able to interact socially.
Right.
Does it help her focus? Yes. But that's not what's giving her the advantage over these people. Like, yo, it's one of them things where you got people like I feel like the World Olympic Committee or whatever the fuck it's called is finding ways to raise the bar or or push the
move the goalposts,
move the goalposts,
yeah,
so that other people can compete, but they can't fuck with her.
Not at
she
all.
Just that nice.
The whole thing is that she's even being judged on a fucking curve. Like they said, they were talking to the judges and they was like, she's so good that we're judging her on a higher curve than we ever have any other gymnast. So literally, if you do a routine and you get a 10 and she do the same exact routine with every technical point just as good as yours, she's getting a 9.5 just because she's good. So she should find a way to be better. Like, which is the wildest shit. Just that alone, mentally having to deal with that, how could you possibly focus? Yo?
And all of this, like, and it's crazy for me because all of this shit, like, when it comes to her and this situation, I relate to all of this shit because on top of the fact that I have a son who deals with ADHD, I was also a gymnast. So all this shit that they talk, like, come on, like, this is what I did.
Right. I forgot you used to be a dirty flipping mattress nigga. You definitely
so was I.
But on top of me being a dirty flipping on a mattress nigga, I was also on Vaux's middle school fucking gymnastics team.
Right.
So like,
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. So like this shit, it hits a different way for me because it's real. Like, don't sit up here and continue like y'all penalizing her for the fact that her genetics are better than everybody else's. Then it's wild because you take away her ability to cope with these social situations, but then you allow someone who was born genetically a man to compete against women. Like,
I'm not saying that they should. I think those are two different discussions, though. Like, I don't disagree with the unfairness or the lack of equity in it, but I think that the discussions themselves are two different discussions. Honestly, I do. But I see what you're saying. I'm not I just wanted to kind of,
mainly because I could understand if a transgender female from like Ukraine won gold, and then it was like, damn, like that's the competition they was getting. They got all 10 like that. Like then I feel like there would definitely be a viable argument there. But being that those two worlds haven't really crossed paths, but to Left's point, so like she doesn't have her whatever we would call traditional coping techniques, right? Mm-hmm. Everything's more stringent over there. And on top of that, imagine having the pressure of performing in a world where your whole life was just put on blast because you was getting molested by this doctor for how many years. And now, so like being in that environment, I'm sure it fucking sucks. Like I wouldn't want to look at a parallel bar. Truthfully, to this day, I feel uncomfortable around corduroy couches. And I'm gonna leave it at that.
Right.
Like I don't like the texture of corduroy
shit. It's exactly. Like the environment that shit is ingrained. Like when you go through that trauma, man. We got a lot of comments, so just want to. My man Punch, Punch. I went to high school with Punch. Punch, appreciate you checking in, bro. Punch says the people when they call them the Google specialists. That's what we call those brothers. Let me see. Completely off subject. Hood, you look like you in jail or in gym. What's up with the corner? Niggas want to know what's up.
Yo, I was listen, and it's funny because I was really going to hit you with the you in a jail day room and shit vibes and shit. Like, look like
hey, yo, put my Joy Behar back on.
Don't turn the fucking TV, nigga.
Nigga said you look like you in the wreck. in the corner.
Do it look that way?
Oh, shit.
You know what I mean?
I mean, you have been working out, good brother. You have been working out. You know what I mean?
Nah, I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't been in it in like a month, like 3 weeks. I haven't been in the gym in like 3 weeks.
Oh shit.
Some dickhead shit. Yeah, I gotta get back though. Nah, I'm in P's. I'm in my girlfriend's basement.
Yeah, that's that love got him out the gym for a minute. He'll be back in a minute. I respect that.
I haven't gone through no shit in a minute. So
in the gym tonight. She not with him tonight.
I'm a virgin. I'm a virgin.
Oh wow. Okay. So on that note, literally anything. We are 30 minutes in. We appreciate everybody checking in with us. Like I said, my man Pun, Sylvia, Gigi, Karen, yo, my cousin Keon. What's up, cuz? Paul Kennedy.
Bruh.
My nigga, look, Hood Hop beat is bananas. Yes,
I'm gonna do a freestyle over Hood Hop.
We definitely are in
on
agreement
that. You said Keon and my goddamn, I got anxiety for like 0.3 seconds.
Oh no, bro, not no, you good.
Kennedy, you know what I'm talking about too.
That's funny. All right, so let's see some shit. Where do I want to go?
Hey, real quick.
Go ahead.
Hey, I ain't even gonna do no leader or nothing. Leave Lil Nas X alone, bro. I don't know why y'all keep trying this, man. Leave him alone. Let him be.
It's perfect for him. Like whatever you think you gonna get off when you bring this nigga name up, it's not gonna go the way you think it's gonna go. He's got this shit like down pat as far as like this troll savvy media, social media use,
and the comment, like the snapback.
Well,
right. That's what I'm saying. When
you add those two things together, it really is a very difficult mix to.
You never seen
the gonna win.
You ever see the joint where it's like it was like, oh, like you can't take gay people serious, like somebody can have a gun to their head and he'd be like, oh, Mr. Mad.
Yo, that's what I'm saying. Like he gets it, man. Like that's funny.
He said, I think y'all the gay niggas because my dick is always in y'all mouth. I was like, bro, leave him alone.
Like, y'all gotta chill. Like y'all really gotta just.
I want Lil Nas to do battle rap so bad. I want him to do battle rap so bad.
Hey man, it's nothing that these niggas could say to him on a battle rap stage that he can't just rebut. Like, yeah, I mean, all right, I eat that.
Yeah, no, his rebuttal game has got to be probably crazy. Like that's a double though. But that was a double. But you know what I mean? But you know. I can't understand why y'all would think that's a safe place to try and get. No, dog, let it go. He's not that guy for that, man. All right, so where we gonna go? Where are we gonna go? All right, let's get to some fuck shit immediately. So Ashton Kutcher and Mila Kunis dirty as shit. Did y'all see this? Did you see this right here? Like, come on, man. Like, so this is a story for those of you who don't know. Ashton Kutcher and Mila Kunis of That 70s Show fame, they are a couple. They have kids. Apparently, they don't wash up. I don't know why this is something that they felt like they should share with an interview with a magazine. Yeah, they was just one of Mila Kunis said she didn't have water as a child, or hot water as a child. So she's grown up being used to not washing up.
Bitch, nobody in Russia got hot water.
Wait a minute. Mila Kunis says she did not grow up with hot water, so she has never showered much anyway. Now, what I love about this is that some of y'all watched that 70s show and really started doing some wild shit. I know motherfuckers used to be tripping on the little funny, and now y'all read that shit like, oh my God, she did what?
Hey,
yeah,
you already know what time it is, though.
wow,
It stank a little bit, but it's all right.
But it's not right, yo. Wait a minute.
No.
She said she washes her face twice a day. They go armpits, crotch, but that's the only thing that gets hit daily. Everything else is when you see it, then take care of it. What?
Hey yo, you want to know what's the funny shit? The Root put up like the title of the Root. Their explanation was like Mila Kunis and Ashton Kutcher apparently don't know the meaning of water nor soap.
Oh man, that's crazy. Like I was wilding reading the story. I'm like, wait a minute. You mean these famous rich people just choose very freely and liberally to not wash their ass? Like I tell you, I just don't understand. I can't wrap my head around that kind of shit. Like to have so much money, you could just say anything and be cool with it. Like this ain't gonna affect them none. Like y'all just told the whole world y'all don't wash y'all kids up. Like they would lock us the fuck up if we went
right.
Like that. Excuse me, child services. Like what? Like let's say we didn't have a discussion. When was the last time you bathed your child? Like hold up, bro. What you talking? Oh no, we read the article. We have all the information. We just can we talk to the kids, please? Like you know what I mean? Like the whole.
About to tell them to go get in the tub now.
Like that's what I'm saying. Like what? That shit make me want to go. Like that shit make me want to tell my kids to what. My kids is teenagers. Go wash your ass now. Like and don't ever tell nobody.
Use the peppermint soap. Use the peppermint soap.
Yo, that shit crazy, bro. Like I was.
Hey, what kind of soap y'all use?
I use that Dr. Broner's peppermint soap. Man.
Oh, right.
Yeah, you use the fancy shit.
Fancy.
I use Dr. Squatch.
Y'all niggas, I use Dove for men. I don't know what the fuck y'all got. Y'all got too many doctors in y'all soup. That bothers me. What the fuck is going on, y'all?
Hey man, listen.
Like,
listen. I wash up with Dr. Bronner's, peppermint soap. I get the sensation of skin. Oh no, man, my bad. That was York peppermint patty commercial.
I'm about to say, are you taking the soap to a York peppermint patty?
Yo, it's like
damn. Tell me you trying to call me dirty. Hold on, wait a minute. Hold on. So you trying to call me dirty? You gonna say Dove don't clean you?
It's 1 quarter moisturizing the cream.
I feel like
it's 1 quarter moisturizing cream.
Nah, bro.
I'm dirty.
I'm gonna give y'all niggas a what's it called? A bar of Dr. Squatch. That's just gonna change your life.
Like I said, the only thing so see you got it. There we go. The peppermint is another experience. Okay, so that's one for the peppermint.
Yeah, but Dr. Squatch got a peppermint too. You feel me? Dr. Squatch got a peppermint joint too. It makes you feel like you in a 5 gum commercial.
I'm open to trying some shit, so I ain't got no problem with that.
I'd be like,
nah, Left, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, remember they used to be laying on the fans on the 5 gum commercial?
You know what I mean? That's all it is, dog. It's a beautiful feeling.
Shit.
You walk out the shower, walk in front of the air conditioning, and you get frostbite and shit. Like, shit. That's all it is, dog. Like, that shit is a beautiful feeling. It's effervescent.
So,
hey,
man. So Ashton Kutcher and Mila Kunis dirty. All right, let's move on from that.
Dirty ass motherfucker.
He's Russian. Have you ever met a Russian person that's not dirty?
Yeah, I do. I work with a Russian person.
You've been to his house before?
You've been to his house before?
No, I have not been to Vladimir's house. I have not been to Vladimir's house. But
is
Vladimir
his name really Vladimir?
No, his name is Vladimir. His name is Vladimir. I will not say his last name. I will not say his last name, but his name is Vladimir. Yes.
Like,
yes.
Is that
that gotta be the most that gotta be like the Smiths in goddamn America.
Yes, I call him like listen, his name's Vladimir, and he tell me that in Russian my name is Misha. That is my name in Russian. Misha.
That nigga gotta live up in Northeast.
I don't know where he live at, but but his name is Vladimir.
All right. So let's see. All right. Gonna love this one. Charlamagne got a TV show on Comedy Central coming out called The God's Honest Truth, produced by Stephen Colbert. Now, I'm not a huge Charlamagne fan, but I find it funny that he continues to get chances. And I don't understand what it is. Because, like, bro he's swung and missed on this a couple times.
Right.
Like, we had, what was it? Guy Code and Bro Code and
Guys Court.
Yeah, Guys Code. He had all this shit. Like,
yeah, the Charlamagne joint, the late night joint on MTV.
Yeah. When the last time you watched that?
I don't.
Or no. I'm saying it's the same thing. Same thing.
Oh, all right, yeah.
I don't know.
I thought that joint was still on. I about to say no. I didn't even know that. I thought he was dead with that. Like,
yeah, him and Remy. Him and Remy had a show.
And that's not me.
Yeah, I know about.
Like I tell you all the time, I do a show from my porch, nigga. I'm just here. I'm just telling you how I feel, and I'm just wondering, like, when I see other talented motherfuckers maybe not get shots, why does this nigga keep getting shots? Like, what is?
Well, I'll explain why. Number one, he is the creative director of the Black Effect podcast situation. So, like he pulled in, from Spotify, like he pulled in a lot of money in order to, basically oversee all of these different podcasts. So, like, what is it? The Brilliant Idiots, which is one of his shows, which is actually, a successful show of his. Like it's quite a few other shows that are under the Black Effect umbrella that he is, like he's pretty much executive producer of all of these shows. So within that, it gained him some wiggle room to be able to do, all right, I want to do my own show by myself. And
he's generating enough revenue where he okay.
So that's where it came from.
I gotta respect that. If you bring in change, we gotta give you your chances. Yeah, I'm not.
But even before that, the Breakfast Club still remains the number one most syndicated show. So I feel like that even gives you even further, because like look what I've done over here. Yeah, I've had these misses, but because you gotta think of it this way: a nigga miss on a TV show, what happens next? For him to miss on so many TV shows, and Guy Code, he was just a part of it. But the other like two shows where that's swinging misses, the Breakfast Club has still continued to be number one since damn near 2013.
Right. Mm-hmm. No, I agree. What he's doing with the Breakfast Club is definitely impressive. I was not aware of the
Black Effect Network.
I was not aware. That was my first time hearing about that. Mm-hmm. But that's why I asked, because I really had to like know, like, you know what I mean? Like, because to me, I don't get it. I never did. Yeah. I don't get it. Like, I don't find him funny. He's and again, like, more success to that brother. I hope he continue to do all that shit and tenfold. But I don't get it. I don't get it, and I was wondering if maybe either of you are like fans of him. Or,
nah, I fuck with Charlamagne heavy.
Like, I don't know.
See, I have no choice but to fuck with him because we share the same birthday, same year. Like, yeah, we like both 2 43-year-old dudes who was born on June 29th, 1978.
You don't know that, nigga. No, I'm just playing.
I don't know him, but I kind of gotta fuck with him just because.
No, I'm fucking with you.
Yeah.
So I've always in my teenage, so I used to fuck with him when he was on Power 99, but I was young, super young, right? So when he's saying wild shit to people's face and me believing that, let's say, I'm like, oh, that shit's hilarious because I'm a young boy. So then as I grow up, even my early adult years, him being wild, sniffing Jennifer Lopez's feet and shit. As an 18, 19-year-old, I think that's funny. So then kind of like him grow, it's almost like for me, like I grew up with him. As he's matured, I was maturing. So when I was in college, the girl code, guy code crew, they had a stand-up show at my school. So they do a Q&A afterwards. So I asked, oh, like, how's it, to work with Charlamagne? Her name's Carly Aquinas or some shit like that, whatever. So I was like, yeah. So what's it like to what was it like to work with Charlamagne? That nigga pervert or what? Like, and she was like, no, like he's one of the most hardworking. And I was like, yo, like I rock with him a lot. So she was like, all right, we'll FaceTime him for you after the show. I'm like, oh, word, cool. So they FaceTimed him. He didn't answer. So last January, I had a show in Atlantic City, and I stopped at my family's restaurant and shit just to, always, I'm just walk through the back ass nigga and say what's up to everybody and dip. So I walked through the back, and Layla Hathaway was performing. So I'm talking to Lil Kelsey, Big Kelsey's son, and he was like, yeah, Charlamagne over there. And I was like, oh shit, that's my guy. He was like, go see what's up to him. I was like, so I went over there, and you know how I get when like KP know exactly how I get when I get like when I'm like, hey, like I talk like goddamn Donnie from the world from Wild Thornberry. Like I legit talk like a crackhead. So I'm trying to explain to Charlamagne like, yo, like I fuck with you. There was a time where Shorty tried to FaceTime you for me, and I'm talking mad fast, and he like, all right. and I just turned around and walked away and was like, you blew
it. You blew it is hilarious. Yeah, man. Like like I said, I don't knock nobody for it. Like I don't think like he a weirdo and no shit like that. I just I don't find him as entertaining as other people do. But like I said, more power to that brother. He's getting a show on Comedy Central, and much success to him and continued success, I should say. Let me see. Youngboy ain't get bond, so his ass is in jail. I've never seen a Youngboy put like he is pissing his whole life away because he want to keep carrying guns. Sit your dumb ass down somewhere. Like,
hey, yo,
speaking about, we're talking about NBA Youngboy for those who may not know. Youngboy never broke again, whatever you want to call him. Mm-hmm. I call him dumbass because this brother keep getting locked up over pistols. Like you rich enough, let somebody else hold the pistol. Like that's all. Right. Like you got enough money where you don't need to have it on you.
What did Eminem say back in the day? He was like, I don't carry guns no more. I don't have to. Now I got people. I got people that can legally pop you or some shit like that. Like that's how I.
Like, bruh, like you could like this is not the first time it happened since you got famous.
That's why they're not letting that nigga out.
That's what I'm saying. Like you clearly, man, you just got to make better choices. Yo, my nigga. Now with the plate, you definitely like you in the jail. You
eating like this.
You definitely got the jail flow now. My nigga got his chi-chi in the corner. Like, hey man.
Nah, that's AKP. No, you don't want to know. You don't want to know what's over here, cuz. If I tell you, you might take a dirt nap.
Man, you think shit sweet because you home. Yeah. No, but yeah, so like I said, this nigga, man, like I don't deny bond and gun possession case. Let me just, for those of you who may not know some details of this situation, he's 21.
And then he got 43 kids. He got more kids than Nick Cannon.
Which is crazy because Nick Cannon.
Who got more kids than Nick Cannon?
Youngboy.
Nick Cannon's hilarious.
He got locked up on March 22nd in LA on an outstanding warrant stemming from a gun charge. He went on a high-speed chase, fled on foot. Firearm was found inside the vehicle that he was driving by himself. Fast forward to early April, judge revoked the rapper's bond, citing history of parole violations and violent behaviors coming back for years. I just, man. Now, I'm not a fan of this brother's music. Like, I don't, it ain't for me. That's just what it is. I understand that. So this has nothing to do with music. This just has to do with just if somebody really give a fuck about this brother, like, get him together, y'all. Like, it can't be that nobody has enough influence to steer him in the right direction on some level. I just can't believe that. Like, it's got to be somebody in his life he respects enough to not be riding in LA solo with warrants and a gun. Like, what? What are you doing? Like, I don't need that. Like, everything about that is weird as shit to me. Yeah, I'm about to go. Where you going? I'll drive you. Like, it's got to be somebody. Like, I don't know, man. Them support systems be important, man.
Yeah, I mean, that's one of them situations where, like, motherfuckers just don't care enough, plain and simple. Because, one of the things that I always notice, like, especially in our age demographic, is you always had a crash dummy around you. Like, if you out here you doing some shit, you pay a crash dummy. You, like, if you really getting it, you got somebody on your team who is there specifically to take a charge. That is their job. You going to come through, you going to enjoy all the fruits of my labor, but when it's time to take a charge, that's your charge. Because I pulled you out the hood, and this the shit you like, you wanted to see what this shit was like. So it's your job to take this charge.
Man, you remember The Wire? You got a youngin' that can take this, right? Like, it's just
it's real shit.
It's what it is, man. Yeah. That's how they roll.
Yeah,
so, I don't know.
Yeah, like, or
that though, for sure.
Or if you don't got a crash dummy, then what the fuck are you doing it for? Like,
to be able to say that I'm real about what I say I am. I'm a real ass bull. Yeah, like, you know what I mean? Like, that's what that is. It's niggas want to be real ass bulls, like, and I can't subscribe to this theory of wanting to be real so bad that I'm gonna be dumb. Like, it just I don't get it. I'm never.
And it's crazy because, like, and it's wild. Like, I miss my brother to death. Like, I really wish my brother was still here. But I remember a conversation he and I had, and when he said the shit to me, like, I looked at him like, "Are you fucking serious?" And the conversation was like, we talking, and I'm like, "You out here doing all this goofy shit?" He was like, "Man, you know why I do some of the shit that I do? Because I can't be out here rapping about shit that I don't do."
I mean,
and I wanted to pluck him for the shit. Like, fuck is you talking about? Because that shit don't make sense. I love you to death, but that shit sounds dumb. Like,
oh man,
you my guy. Everything, like, but don't say no shit like that, man. Like, nigga, the fuck? Don't know. And for everybody who feels that way, like, get that shit out your head. Because it's not
like,
cool.
I mean, the reality is this, man. Look at and Hood. I know you'll love this. In my opinion, your experiences kind of craft you in a way where you can speak about things forever once you've been through them. Like,
right.
One of the whole best pieces of work to me is American Gangster, and it's because he really transported you into what that life was. And he was years removed from whatever street dirt he may have did, mixed with whatever inspiration he may have got from the movie and the soundtrack that he was working on. But he was so far removed from that. But if you listen to the way he wrote the tracks on that album, like, it sounds like he was doing that shit this morning. You now in the game where only time can tell. Surviving droughts. I wish you well. Hold up. Surviving droughts. I wish you well. Like, just the whole vision. It was just.
Well. Give you insight so you can speak for yourself. I give you insight so you can speak for yourself.
Like, he was absolutely cooking on that jump. But, like, sometimes it should be enough. But some people don't feel that way. Some people feel as though, if this is what I'm talking about, when niggas pull up on me, this is what I need to be into. I need to be active when niggas pull up on me so they can see. So I get that instantaneous respect. Because let's be real, some street niggas listen to music strictly based off respect. Oh yeah, I like what this nigga saying, and I think he doing it. I'ma fuck with him. Like that's like
that's truthfully, that's why I listen to Lil Durk and them. Like I believe. I was just telling P in the car, I was like, yo, it's not many niggas that I believe in rap. It's really not. Them niggas from Chicago, I believe every last bit.
No, you're right about
why?
I'm
we done seen the paperwork. We done seen the paperwork.
I don't call Chicago niggas bluff. If they say they did it, they probably did it.
Mm-hmm.
I promise you, the only
them in like Detroit niggas.
Detroit niggas is real too, like real shit.
Yeah, y'all can say what y'all want about 42 Doug. That nigga did it.
Yeah, like the whole thing is this though, right? The only nigga who I felt that way about, like concrete without debate, was X. Like every time X said he ran up on a nigga and robbed him, I really believed them raps was real life stories. Like, I ain't never sold a brick, but I stuck niggas up. Like, whoa. like everybody else, like, I got bricks, I got dope, he like, no, I ain't did that. I robbed a lot of niggas though. Like, oh shit, all right, bro. He was always one of the ones I ain't never had no problem. For a minute, I thought Onyx was about they shit. Then them niggas started acting and celebrity boxing. Yeah, like I was like, these niggas have an image. I wonder if this is really them. Then the niggas was on. Then I saw whatchamacallit on Sunset Park, and it was a rat. Like I couldn't believe it no more. I'm like, no, Fredro, you can't fight on the movies. I know you can't fight in real life.
Oh, and then when Sticky Fingers got his ass beat in a celebrity boxing match.
Yeah, he got beat filthy.
Who did he lose to?
Oh, I can't even remember. It was bad though. It was bad, Cricket. It was real fucking bad. That shit was terrible, bro.
Nah, and the nigga Frejo Stars is a liar. Like, what you lie that much for? Like with the whole thing, the whole shit with him and Charlamagne going back and forth. Because the nigga Charlamagne pulled up some shit that you said before in recent interviews. I had Yayo Autumn running. Like, Yayo was in jail at that point. What are you talking about?
Crazy.
And previously he was like, yeah, 50 fucked me up, 50 got me. But like now you saying that you had all them niggas running.
Which is just plain old fucking weird. Yeah, no. Oh, all right. So I told y'all last week I was starting this. All right, hold on real quick before we get into that. Lit Anything podcast for the people. Thanks for checking us out. We are 57 minutes in. Appreciate everyone for checking in, giving us a minute of your time, having some fun with us, laughing, talking shit, whatever it is that we happen to be into when you popped in. Thank you for that. Quick update, NBA draft, just because we want to, it's happening right now as we in the middle of this. So I'm going to give you the draft order. Cade Cunningham was number 1, which everyone kind of expected, so nobody's really surprised by that. Jalen Green 2, Mobley number 3. Oh wow, yeah, this is now we waiting on 4. I might have
Scotty Barnes.
Oh no, there we go. Barnes just got picked. Toronto, yeah. So Cunningham to the Pistons, Green to the Rockets, Mobley to the Cavs, Barnes from Florida State to the Raptors, Orlando Magic on the clock. So that is.
Hey yo, my nigga. Sticky Fingers lost to a professional skateboarder, bro.
Who? Oh! It was a skateboarder. Damn.
Yeah.
He SB.
And it wasn't even like.
And
it wasn't even like.
Remember, dumbass.
I mean, I don't know about y'all, but like me. Well, of course not y'all coming up, but at a point where LimeWire before YouTube, like LimeWire videos used to be the shit. So watch it. It was a skateboarder named Mike Vallely. If you ever see Paul Blart.
Yep.
Remember the skateboard? He wore a hat, but he had long blonde hair. He was like the leader of the thugs.
Yours, but okay.
So yeah, so the nigga on the walkie-talkie shit, that's him. He used to be beating niggas the fuck up. So we used to watch Mike V skating videos, crazy, because the niggas always beat somebody up, like a security guard, be like, yo, y'all can't skate here, nigga. Mink. It'd be a rap.
All furs.
Niggas got all furs,
nigga. I don't know who Fabricio is, but Fabricio says good night from Brazil and Rio. Right on. Hey, I don't know who that was.
We talking about.
Brazil.
We might be related.
Oh man! All right, so I got some a funny story for y'all. So did y'all? It was on TikTok. I don't know if y'all might have caught this, but there was a young lady named Ronnie Marie Paiva. I hope I'm saying her last name right. She's the owner of Marie's Luxury Hair Extensions. She was in a park in Sacramento meeting one of her clients for, buying bundles, basically. And a random Caucasian woman walked up to her and said, and I quote, "It looks like you're doing a drug deal." And starts questioning this woman in the park as she's meeting somebody to pass off her bundles.
I would have punched that bitch in her mouth.
So the very, very smartly, because someone was recording, she's calm with the woman, lets her know she has hair extensions in her basket, not drugs. These are hair extensions. She said she was cornered by the lady. Yeah, it was just a very, very ridiculous situation. But the young lady handled it with class and didn't give, them a reason to say, look how they acting when shit happened. So I was very, very happy about that. But it was really, really, it's just disheartening to believe that you think somebody would just run up and pass a brick off in the middle of the park. Like, the bag of hair is big as shit, bro. Like, it's literally like an overnight mail package size, but see-through with hair in it. And it looks like you're selling drugs. It looks like you in my business, bitch. That's what she should have said. And then it could have progressed from there. Luckily, this lady had more class than my unsaved ass has, and I definitely would have given that bitch the business. It is drugs, bitch. You want something? It's so many ways that could have went.
Yo,
it looked like you on my dick.
The audacity of Karens nowadays is fucking the caucasity of Karens. Indeed. I was in Lowe's yesterday, and I'm picking up some cement and shovel so I can bury some motherfuckers.
I'm about to say, bro, you talking whatever that is.
So I can wait until we on A&E, and then I'm wondering, I didn't know that nigga like that.
I ain't never met
know him like that.
That day, we've been online and shit, but I ain't know that nigga.
Y'all can track my phone right now.
Look, Detective Caroline Mason. Look, Detective Caroline Mason gonna be looking at you like, you wanna tell me exactly what happened?
Bro, I don't know about y'all. Y'all ever been questioned by the FBI before? I have.
You look like you in a room about to be questioned by Detective Caroline Mason.
Hey, nigga, you see how much seafood I'm eating right now? You see how much seafood I'm eating right now? I told.
You told everything.
That's what I said.
Y'all got goddamn seafood. They got shrimp, crab dip, potatoes, fried shrimp.
You got all that.
I'm writing this shit down right now because that might be the name of this episode. I can't wait till we on A&E. That really might be the name of this fucking episode. God damn. I can't wait till we on A&E.
Yo, but it's wild.
Mom checked in. What's up, Mom? Look, Sylvia said, I wish we stopped taking the high road sometimes. Maybe this will stop. And then she says, I'm classless. No, fuck that. I'm with you. I ain't got no class neither, but I'm letting that shit pop off. Gigi said she saw it too. And my cousin said it was funny, but she thinks she handled it the right way. I'm kind of in between. I think it was the right way, but I also on the other side agree with Sylvia. We start popping off, niggas really start understanding that it's not the season for that shit. Stop fucking playing all the time. Everybody ain't here to play. And that's what you're gonna deal with. So I'm not. I'm okay with both views. I see both sides of that. I absolutely see both sides of it.
But as I was picking up my cement shovel and shit, because sometimes you gotta dump a body off and shit. This Caucasian lady, in the caucasity of the situation, right? She sees me and I got Mia with me. Anybody who has seen my daughter, my baby girl, knows that she is the cutest motherfucker on the face of the earth. This one is I did something right with this one. She is whew, like she'd be like, oh my God, she is so cute. So this lady is like really going in, like, oh my God, she is so cute. Like, she's because she's holding on to the cart, and she's like, how much did you pay for that one? I'm like, excuse me.
Pay for
So
what one?
it's like, so she's like, I want one of those. You want one of those? No, this one is priceless. You can't buy.
Wait a minute. Wait
She's
a
so
fucking minute.
yo. So like, I'm just like, but she keeps walking towards me, and I continue to walk away because if you touch my child, I'm going to hit you with one of these 80-pound bags of fucking cement. So I'm trying to diffuse the situation by walking away. My daughter doesn't understand what's going on. Mind you, my daughter's 6, so she doesn't understand what's going on. She's just like, why does she keep saying I'm so cute? I mean, because you are, baby. But we're gonna keep going this way. So I'm realizing that on top of the audacity of her caucasity and just the climate of like today's climate, like it's something going on with her. And I finished getting what I had to get, and I go and I'm in line and I'm paying for something, and I hear her voice. Now she's talking to somebody else, and originally I figured it was another black person she was talking to because she's talking about somebody's hair now. But it was another Caucasian lady, and she's got like the big Marge Simpson do or whatever. But she keeps talking to like, oh my God, I want your hair. Like she just felt like she was entitled to everything that she looked at. And I'm just like, yo, y'all motherfuckers, the right day at the right time because, and it wasn't the right time because I was with my daughter. So even though my daughter was the linchpin for this situation happening, but had that, like, this is the crazy part.
Yeah, I love our listeners.
I wish
so I'm gonna just put it on the screen. Go ahead.
Like, I wish it, and yes, Jisa, absolutely. I wish it wasn't Mia that was with me. If it would have been Anissa that was with me, oh my gosh, we would have had a field day with that bitch.
Oh yeah, nah. Because it's different. Yeah, that's different. You got to vibe with the
because
ones.
But and the reason why we would have had a field day is the amount of black pride that I built up in this one. My 19-year-old, from the time she was little, all the books that I would give her, like, listen, this is the reason why you should be proud of your heritage. This is what it is. This is what it is. Like, every time she would feel down on herself, I'm ordering books off of Amazon, and just like they'd come and I just toss them in her room. Read this, read this, read this. So like, you can't tell her shit about fucking melanin that she don't know.
Mm-hmm.
So now it's like, I really wish she would have been there. Like, she would have went the fuck off, and I'd be like,
Yeah, it's definitely to the point where we kind of got to be petty with it. Meanwhile, Sylvia and Gigi best friends in the comments now. Just so y'all know, they wanna go beat Karens up together. So I'm glad we made connections here.
Y'all know, y'all premeditating this shit. That's a hate crime.
No,
y'all over here.
Listen, people record everything. All they gotta do is get a trick, get in the right area, and they'll get the ammo. You know how that goes.
What's my favorite shit ever? When they be like, oh, you're recording me without my consent. I'm recording you now. Like, okay,
yo, I'm recording you now as well. Yeah. Pick number 5, Jalen Suggs to Orlando, and Giddy from Australia. I don't know who he is, but he's the number 6 pick for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Let's see. So in this new thing I told you I wanted to do, we had this shit where I want to like go over some of the stuff people send me throughout the week. And on the show on his birthday, I celebrated the brother Percy Miller because I was just so fucking in awe of the 9 million hustles this brother has, and I respect that. His grind is amazing. Well, he has a new grind. Have you all heard about this at all? Master P owns a wrestling company.
Come on now.
Wait a minute.
Come on now.
That's not even the kicker. It's not even the kicker. I got the best part of it for you. You'll never fucking guess who the tag team champions are at Master P's wrestling company.
Silk the Shocker and Mystical.
Lil Scrappy and Stevie fucking J. Yup. Like what? Nigga?
You think I just be doing something just to do it? Yeah, I remember grinding my feet.
You can buy another one.
You can buy another one, you rich.
You think I would remember? Bro, niggas, they should have never gave you niggas money.
If it's not a better example of they should have never gave you niggas money, that is definitely.
Yo, fuck this. I gotta call P. I gotta get in contact with P. Nigga, you know I used to be a wrestler. Pause.
Man, listen. The reality is that I don't knock nobody, but like I was cool with Master P having a wrestling company. That never fazed me a drop. When I saw pictures of Scrappy and Stevie J and wrestling outfits, that's what you lost me right there, bro. That's what you lost me there. Scrappy and Stevie J.
Like I say, I need a check. My wrestling name was Pressure. I'm trying to, you know what I mean? I'm trying to get on it. You know what I mean?
Westbrook traded to the Lakers. Yeah, I was about to jump in with that. Westbrook is a Laker. Yeah, man. I'm okay with
all right,
that.
so who is the Knicks going to trade for? Like, we need, we got all these draft picks.
Well, the draft's happening as we speak, and ain't nothing get announced. So I would gather to think that probably nothing.
Y'all might just want to use them shits, like build y'all team like the Warriors did 10 years ago.
Yeah, get some good picks and hit on them a little. You know what I mean? Like that's what you gotta do. That's definitely what it's looking like. But
we too far back in the draft. Like, let me see. We would.
Yo, y'all did all that for nothing. Y'all niggas should have tanked. Y'all did all that for nothing to be put in a bad predicament.
Gigi said, Mike, what didn't you do?
Fuck around.
That's
what I didn't do. I ain't fuck around. You know what I mean? Did everything.
Yo, like Master P is like that dude, right? It's like I know y'all know people like this in your life where like you don't talk to him a lot, right? But it feel like every time you talk to him, they got a whole new career, not just a new job, but a whole new lane, like completely different from anything else you'd be like, what the fuck? Like, bro. Like, yeah, so I decided to take some time away from work and climb the Andes Mountains and
study the condors.
You're like, this nigga a mountain climber, and you see motherfucker 3 years later, and they're like, yeah, I'm doing Habitat for Humanity. We building houses in the hood. Like, damn, you went from the mountains to the hood. Like these, like P is that nigga, yo.
Like, diversify.
Yeah, like he just exactly. His portfolio is diversified than a motherfucker. I don't know, man. Yeah, like bung bung. Like he definitely diversified his stocks and bonds. You know what I mean?
Wu-Tang Financial.
Man, listen. So yeah, shout out to him for that, man. That's my guy. All right, I got some other funny shit. Did y'all see the brother Boozy this week? Y'all seen Boozy this week?
He was snapping, what was it, the CEO of Instagram or whatever?
I ain't even talking about that. Y'all know the nigga Boozy needs something every week. Did y'all see what Boozy needed this week?
What does nigga need? What do he need, bro?
What that nigga need?
Boozy said, I need a deer hitter.
Yo, I did see that shit.
This nigga
I got all these deer. In my yard, I got kids, man. So
deer keep coming over here and my kids. I need a deer hitter. Like, nigga, you need a what? Yo, dog, this shit had me crying, bro.
Yo,
like, Boosie really be wildin', yo. He be wildin'.
I know I use this analogy all the time, but I know aliens got to be looking down on like, look, they drove division between each other. There's borders between each other, but the ones that's dark, they just happen to be the funniest.
Yeah.
Every fucking time, niggas is just funny, bro.
Yeah, no, I can't even, because bro, that shit is beyond funny. Like, what, nigga? He said, I need a dead hitter. Yo, that was the first line. Soon as y'all know I always need something, right? I need a dead hitter. What? What are you talking about?
Boosie might be a crackhead for real.
Low key. All right, look. So now I got to go to the comments because they over here. So now they're suggesting that they be guest hosts, or be guests, I should say, not guest hosts. Sylvia and Gigi is over here talking shit, saying we wouldn't want them on because they would out talk us. First off, I promise you, ladies, we not here to be out talked. That's not what this is about. If we had y'all here, we would have a good regular conversation. It wouldn't even be no battling for airtime and none of that. That's not what we into. We don't even do that with each other. And yes, Gigi, LAP making motherfucking friendship connections. Come to the Literally Anything podcast. You can make a new friend, goddammit. Let's go. I'm with all that shit. But
hey, where you and your old lady meet? Hey, in the comments for the LA.
At the LAP, nigga, you wasn't out there. At
the LAP,
at the function, nigga.
We was at the kickback.
So no, Boosie need a deer hitter, and that shit is hilarious to me.
What the fuck is a deer hitter?
I guess if you in the streets, you need a hitter to get, but he need a specific kind of hitter. You don't got to shoot humans; you got to shoot deer. So he need a deer hitter, which is weird as shit to me.
They need, a 30-06 so you can hit them from distance.
I can see the button. Tell her I said what's up.
He came in. Look on some. She came in on some black op shit. Came in on some black op shit. Fucking shadow work. Like, I'm here.
Oh, it's your shadow.
Yeah, it's the shadow. Yeah,
come on, nigga. She gonna start twerking.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
No, they can't see your shadow.
No, we can't see that much in the shadow.
Nope. You might as well do it on camera now.
No, we don't need that.
Bro, if there's one thing about my girlfriend, she gonna twerk wherever the fuck she feel like it.
Listen, I've seen her twerk in front of third graders. It's okay. I understand. This is just
okay, and so now. The school is where, so I don't send my children.
No,
I don't.
hey, listen, but don't get
that's not even the worst thing. That's not even the worst thing to happen there.
And not even because she's one of the very best people I know. She's an amazing fucking teacher. Like that's the realest shit ever. Like your kid's gonna love Miss. Yeah. That is what it is. So
like
I promise
there no more
girlfriend.
I know. I know that. I'm like, saying whoever.
Like your kids are gonna love Miss D Hood's girlfriend.
Yeah.
He was about to put a name out there. He was like,
you see, I fell off the cliff with it.
Girlfriend.
No, we ain't doing that. That ain't nobody's motherfucking business. Like that ain't goddamn motherfucking business.
I'm gonna tell y'all something like this. That's KP best friend. That's my girlfriend, and I keep that motherfucking thing on me, and she's hurting. So if any of you niggas want to say something, you can get shot in your mouth like the last nigga.
Oh shit, the last nigga.
She got her hands on her face like she on camera. Cause he said he seen you twerking from the third grade.
Don't get my character taken away.
Oh man! So we are 1 hour 18 minutes in, 1 hour 19 even now. Literally Anything podcast for the people. Thank you everyone for hanging out with us. Taking a little time. I also got something else from the People's Corner before we move on into our last little stretch of stuff. So I got some folks right that's putting together an adult movie night. Like an outing, like for grown-ups to hang out and watch a movie and so on and so forth.
Now, when you say adult movie night, like, are we watching adult movies? Or is
I love you, yo. I love
adults watching
that you
movies.
This clarification, and you like, no, we are not watching adult movies. We are adults watching movies.
All right, listen.
My bad. Look, adult, watching movies.
I had to have the clarification for those who are, in the audience. Yo, he done changed his angle or whatever. He got pipes in the background, Wesley Pipes.
Bro, why you worry about my dick, my nigga? What is happening?
The fuck?
Oh shit.
B?
Yeah, okay.
Yo, all right. So
Wesley Pipes in the background. I said, what?
Yo, what? This shit is going completely off the rails in a matter of seconds. The milk's gone
literally
bad.
Anything podcast for people.
Bad. Oh man.
No, I had to move because my laptop was about to die. So I had to move next to the outlet.
All right, real quick. So the idea, as I was saying, was a movie that adults could watch. A movie, for adults, to watch. I'm just adding comments where they belong.
You teaching some mad points off, my nigga.
Yeah,
because you can't put two commas in one sentence.
Because when
That's
I said this
called
to
a
this brother,
comma.
yeah, no, you absolutely can use two. Don't do that to us, bro. Don't do that. Don't do that.
My bad. I do. Listen, I do not work in education. I'm just a smart individual who sometimes say some stupid shit.
We're not downplaying that, but I just wanted we're not gonna have that fight. But no. So, if what would be a movie that you would think that some grown-ups over some wine, drinks, whatever, sitting there talking, could have a good discussion about that wouldn't go off the rail on a motherfucker? What's a movie that you think a group of adults would enjoy together and have a conversation about? Just
Big black cock and her slutty white mouth. 34.
Debbie does Dallas.
Wait a minute. Did you say 34?
All that ass, 78.
Oh God.
Onion booty 6.
I hate y'all. Yo,
wait. You know what's the funniest part? I'm talking all this shit. Y'all niggas know I don't watch porn.
I was about to say, you the main one that's gonna be in the doorway fidgeting and shit. Hugging yourself. I don't feel right. Oh man.
I ain't gonna hold y'all. I tried to like 3 nights ago. Let me see what XNXX is hitting for. Go back to my youth. I'm scrolling. I was like, man, get these whores off my phone. These fucking whores.
God. Yo, we can't take shit seriously. All right, so as I was saying, because the person who posted this question may or may not be listening right now, so I want to seriously, what would be a movie that's not Booty Talk 72?
Boner Jams 03.
I don't want your big box of porn, Andy. Yeah, no.
It's a compilation.
Yeah, that's funny as shit.
Yeah.
Let me think.
And that was VHS, so he had to work hard as shit to put that tape together, bro. If he really
right.
did that, just to think. But anyway, all right. See, Gigi, as Why Did I Get Married? That's one of the few Tyler Perry films I can actually say.
The first one and the second one.
Yeah. And I was more of a fan of the first one than the second one, but definitely.
I'm gonna watch that because Jill Scott in it, so I'm definitely going.
Yeah,
I don't think you're really going to be a fan of that rendition of Jill Scott, but I mean,
he a fan of every version of Jill Scott, bro.
Listen,
the first one, that year, make and model wasn't really.
Listen,
that wasn't
that one got
real
recalled.
though. You know they had to like double fluff her. She wasn't never that damn big. Like
but then in the second one, she drunk the shit that turned Professor Clump into Buddy Love.
She's working on that fitness. All right, that's 2 Tyler Perry movies. Yeah, she definitely looked good at the end. G. Family and Praise Together, Stay Together. That's Tyler Perry. That's 2 Tyler. We hit our Tyler Perry limit. Let's get another movie.
Thank you.
See,
I'm not getting involved in it.
See, here go the thing, right? I'll tell y'all a movie that I told y'all last week that I think is trash, but I think is a good discussion piece, and that's Love and Basketball. We can talk about it because I want y'all women to tell me why y'all like this movie so much and what's the romance.
Hey, yo, you know what's funny? You know what's funny? You know what movie black women love that y'all don't got no business in liking this movie this much? Black women love Selena. Why?
Do they? Is that a thing?
Yeah. I mean, maybe just in my life. But in my experience, black people love Selena.
I mean, I thought everybody loves Selena, though. Is that just a black people thing?
She just... what's love got to do with it?
Oh, see? Now, I'm going to tell you, I can't watch that movie. I can't watch it and take it serious because, like, I found Lawrence Fishburne too funny in that movie. Lawrence Fishburne as Ike Turner was fucking hilarious. Ike Turner's not hilarious. The things that happened to Anime Bullock, a.k.a. Tina Turner, are not hilarious. None of them in that situation is funny. But that movie, him in that role and the shit he did, no, bro, I can't watch that movie. I'll be laughing the whole time.
With the shades of him sitting there like this?
Man, listen. That nigga said, I ain't got nothing left. You know, got some clothes, some jewelry, the rest tied up in investments. Put his glasses back on in court. Like that nigga. Like, when I tell you, Lawrence Fishburne as Ike Turner is one of the most underrated, amazing roles ever. Like, he made, like, if you're a woman, you probably hate him for that role because he did that shit too fucking good, man. Like, he pulled up on this bitch at a bus stop in the middle of nowhere in the rain and took the kids and put them back in the car and told that bitch, you know, they lock people up for kidnapping their kids. You been whooping this bitch ass for years, and you gonna tell her they lock people up? Like, the name of this nigga, Ike, bro.
Like,
I can't watch that movie.
The Casino. Like, because you look at the dynamic of Ace and Ginger, like that shit. Yeah, that's some shit you actually sit back like, motherfucker, she was juicing the shit out of him. I mean,
and all he wanted was the situation to stay the way it was. Yeah. All he wanted was to know that she was there, and like it wasn't nothing he could do to change that. No, I like that's one of my favorite movies anyway, for a lot of different reasons. So I would never be opposed to that. Yeah, Casino is definitely a good one. The milk, my man, the milk-filled veal.
Yeah.
Like, man. Joe Pesci in Casino is just an animal, bro.
Yo,
like,
Joe Pesci
gets his supposed to die in that one, though. Like,
I don't think Joe Pesci
lived,
get his just due.
Die in that job.
You think Joe Pesci get his just due?
As an actor?
Yeah.
I don't think so, only because I think that a lot of people think he plays the same kind of roles. They kind of give him the pigeonhole thing where, like, most of his roles are similar in some way. Like, I think he's a great actor personally, but
hear me out.
Hear me out. He doesn't get.
Hear me out. That nigga played two different niggas that was the same nigga.
In what?
Home Alone.
Right.
Remember when the cop walked in to make sure everything was okay?
Yeah. That was low key one of the joints you had to catch.
I didn't know that until like this year. Right. For real. Like Christmas time.
Listen, so long as a motherfucker don't typecast themselves and be like, come on, man. Come on, Iron Man.
Hey,
come on, Ray, man.
Come on, man.
Come on, man.
That brother keep getting
come on,
too.
Come on, Batman, said, man. Come on, Batman.
Push it. Hey, yo, when DJ Batman was making that little beat, that shit was hard. That shit was hard.
Yo,
I hate that movie so much, yo.
I love that movie.
come on, hustle
Right.
and flow, man.
That shit make my skin itch. I hate that movie so fucking much. I never liked it.
He's like, my name is Batman. Yeah, Batman. Stop calling me man. No, but
I
Batman.
got suspended over that dumbass movie.
Like I said,
I like
shit-
saying man.
I got suspended over that movie. A math teacher told me, she was like, say something else and I'm kicking you out. My dumb ass gonna be like, you know it's hard out. Get out. I'm walking out and I look back and when you're trying to make some money for some script, yo, the whole class went up.
The ones where you make the whole class like go like they be worth them though. They be worth it. I had a few of them where I was just like, you know
I'm
what?
in control, D.
I'm gonna just eat that one. It's cool. Yo, like
Y'all ain't seen my post from today?
yeah.
Yeah, bro. Teachers used to be lying. I mean, we was doing shit, but the teachers used to be lying on us too.
Hold up, let's see. We got some more suggestions. Best Man Holiday.
I can't watch that shit.
Irishman, The Butler.
This Christmas.
What else?
I can't watch Best Man Holiday.
Why is that? It's
You expect?
Never mind.
I mean, well, no. Well, that and you really expect me to feel bad for her after what she did in the first movie?
I mean, that was always a lot of the twists. Like, but you know, we ain't gonna get. We did enough of that last week. We ain't doing that. We stayed far away from that shit this week. Let's see what else. Fences is a suggestion. See, I don't want to. My whole thing is I like conversations to get started in those settings. Like, it's dope to have like a bunch of adults like having discussions and shit. But them inflammatory Jones, like Fences was wild. Cause
what's that?
Like,
I don't know what that is.
The Joan with Denzel where he played the young boy dad. He like it Pilot. Yeah, that's a good one. That was my shit. Pilot was wild. Another Denzel movie. When he was a drunk and that
nigga lied the whole movie and then
that
nigga flipped that motherfucking plane over like pussy.
Drunk as shit.
And my nigga said, hey, check this, y'all. I'm about to float this hoe.
Like, yeah, we're gonna invert the plane. We're gonna what? The fucking co-pilot was
Yeah, man. No,
my nigga said we about to float this hoe.
He definitely made that shit pitting up. Yeah. So for those of you who may be popping in, we are discussing movies that a group of adults could watch and have a good discussion. So maybe even in a couples night situation or something like that. It could definitely be, just a bunch of people together. But any of those type of situations, we are discussing.
And the movie is not called Pilot. It's called Flight.
Flight. My bad.
It's called Flight. Yeah.
It's same difference.
What's it called?
John Goodman in that fucking movie when he came in with the motherfucker. Yeah, I'm gonna hook you up.
He was like the greatest dope dealer ever. That nigga had the whole.
He was a dope chemist.
Yeah,
he was a dope chemist with that shit. Like, look, I
love John Goodman, bro.
Yeah,
y'all remember John Goodman was a KKK member on Brother Where Art Thou?
I do remember that.
But
he was a Cyclops. He had one eye, and then on his hood, the nigga had one eye on his KKK
hood. My favorite John Goodman movie happens to be another movie that he played in with Denzel, which is Fallen.
Fire movie.
That was a great movie. Yeah, Fallen was definitely a great movie.
It does not stand the test of time. I can tell you all that. It's not very good on the watch.
On the go back. Yeah. That happens sometimes. I stay away from certain movies for that reason because you don't want to mess with the nostalgia of it, and then they have you like, damn, I saw it.
I got one. Excuse me, American History X. That's probably my favorite movie.
It's a great movie, yes, and that's definitely a good discussion piece.
Social commentary on that.
Yeah, it's a lot to be talked about within that. Absolutely, yes. American History X. Let me see. I mean, to be fair, any movie even lightly based on relationships or like, just how those things work and move would fit in that mold, I think. But I think as a people, our people, we tend to like to dissect the messy shit. I think we tend to lean that way. Black Klansman. I have not seen that, and then I heard it was pretty
fire
good.
movie.
I have not checked that out, so that's definitely one. Yeah, any of those true story things, like kind of like excuse me, Judas and the Black Messiah was. If you have not seen that one, that would be a great movie to. Who shit is? Where is the jazz music coming from?
Nah, somebody listening to the live.
Okay, my kids are playing with the Amazon Alexa.
Oh, okay. I was. Damn, I'm about to say we just somebody busting the joint with the hardcore. Yeah, so I'm let's see, let me go through the list of ones we got.
Hey yo, Left built like a bad bitch.
Oh, I fucking hate you. I say this shit every week.
Hey
this
yo,
nigga, man.
Left stood up and said, "Fuck being broke, I'm a bad bitch." Sick of motherfuckers trying to tell me how I live.
This nigga said Left built like a bad bitch. Yo, I'm done, bro.
Hey, yo, Left.
Yo.
Left. What you doing with all that ass, my nigga?
Hey yo, why you looking, son? Why you looking?
Hey yo,
I'm
done,
I said,
Left stood up, and I was like, hey yo, you better sit the fuck down before you find out.
Oh my god! For the fences, dog. For the fences.
Oh my god, yo, I hate this nigga so much. He's so okay with just making everybody uncomfortable. This shit is so fucking ridiculous.
That's why you gotta talk about porn around him, because he get uncomfortable.
Oh my god!
Anything that gotta do with sex, you gotta talk about, so that motherfucker shut the fuck up.
Yo.
Oh man.
Oh shit, yo. I gotta. Whew, okay. Oh man, that was a lot. I wasn't ready for that.
Damn.
Holy shit. Okay. So
literally anything podcast for the people.
We lost a few on that one. The numbers definitely decreased rather quickly. Holy shit. Oh man. We just be playing, y'all. Like y'all can't be. Don't run because you hear some niggas be joking, man.
Bro, I just said.
Look, the door swinging in the wind.
I just said an hour ago that I'm still listening to the baby. Like it's cool, y'all.
Oh man. Holy shit. Okay. All right. So with that being said, I really that shit is amazing, man. That was very, very funny. So me now I'll say that I fucked up this week. I made a mistake because every time I went to go have a conversation with these brothers, either I was having it with a single individual and thought I was talking to everybody, or like I typed a message, thought I hit send and never hit send on it. It was a bad communication week. So me and the brotherhood, unbeknownst to me, was talking just to each other about just like women and spouses in hip hop and their effect on, significant others and spouses and their effect on careers and the arc and so on and so forth. We were having that conversation. I thought I shared that conversation with Left. I did not. So now here's the thing. This is not a research topic though. This is not something we need to like go back and like fact check for and so on and so forth. We kind of know the parameters. And Left, just to give you an idea what started the conversation, we was discussing Erykah Badu. and you know.
No, we were discussing Shannon Brown.
No, we were discussing Shannon Brown, and then we got into Erykah Badu based on that. That kind of like segued over into that.
Yeah, getting into Erykah Badu.
That nigga sound like Homer Simpson. That was creepy as shit. All right, I love that.
Don't want nobody next to me.
So basically, Shannon Brown is Monica's ex-husband. Monica of you know,
the boy is mine.
Yams all out. Yeah, okay.
So many different fames and different songs. But either way, her ex-husband. Shannon is in the Big Three, I think.
Yeah, that nigga's in the Big Three.
So he's playing in the Big Three basketball league, 3-on-3 league run by Ice Cube. Now, Shannon used to catch bodies. Like, Shannon's about 6'3", maybe, but used to jump out of the goddamn gym. Like, he's got some monstrous posters over some real live defenders in his career. Like, Shannon used to catch bodies.
Shannon got Greg Oden, and Greg Oden wasn't the same ever since then. I was going to put that out there.
When he played for the Lakers, right? Yeah. He did Oden filthy. He's got a couple. If you just YouTube it, I'm sure there's a highlight reel too of Shannon Brown just catching bodies. But either way,
it might only be 3 minutes.
No, don't expect 8 minutes worth of entertainment. But no, just expect them 3 minutes to be nasty though. Like he got a few. But either way, this brother who as we just said used to be in the NBA catching bodies now look like he be in the front of the deli begging for nickels. Like, bro look bad. Bro down bad, bro. Like, he looking crazy out here right now. Like,
So you saying he needed Delonte West stimulus package?
No, but like, he just looked this way though. Like, ain't nothing wrong. Like,
he chose this.
Yeah, this is like just what he's let himself become. My man got the Coolio braids. It's a bad day for this brother. Like, I feel terrible for this nigga right now. He looks wild. Like, I don't know what happened between him and Monica, but she need to hug that nigga because he needs it. Like, that shit is bad, bro. Looking crazy. Now, hopefully he bounces back and gets his shit together. Like I said, he is in the Big Three. Hopefully he'll be getting in shape and get his life together. But that kind of segued into, you know, Badu and her effect on the people she was with. And what I had said to Hood was that the albums that them brothers dropped after they stopped messing with her are fucking crazy. Like, they might not be right while they there in the pocket.
Right.
But once they get out the pocket, like Common gave us B after Badu, yo. Like,
yo, but everybody keeps sleeping on Electric Circus.
I'm not, that's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying Electric Circus don't have, Electric Circus is a vibe. It's certain genres on there that's going. But I'm talking about as a complete, like, B is a classic album, bro. Like, not just
Undeniable.
Like classics the way niggas say everything is a classic. Like, no, I'm talking like real live classic from the time it dropped to even more so
from
now.
Top to bottom.
I was there.
Like, that's different. I know you was there, but this is what I'm saying.
There.
So I don't want you to think I'm shitting. I'm not shitting on Electric Circus. What I'm saying is that if you compare the two pieces of work, there's no comparison. That's just fair. Like, and if you like Electric Circus way more than I do, respect to that. But for me, like, them albums can't even be on the same shelf. You know how when you stack your bar, you put the good shit up top and the bad shit down bottom? Like, Electric Circus is not going on the same shelf with B. It's not. I'm not putting that shit with the Douce and the motherfucking and the 10-year age shit and the good double malt scotches. No, I'm not putting that shit up there. That shit down there with Smirnoff. Like, I'm not fucking with it. Real right. So like that's what I'm saying. Like, if I don't know. Like,
as long as it's not down there with Bankers Club.
No, it ain't. I'm not gonna shit on that brother like that. Like, but no, it's definitely not top shelf in comparison. Now, see, Dre is a little different. Because what you think when he was dealing with Badu, that's like Stankonia. That's about that time. And what's after Stankonia? Is Equemini before Stankonia, right?
Equemini is the second album.
So hold on, let me see.
AT Aliens is the second album.
AT Aliens is the first album.
Southern Playalistic is the first
album.
Yeah.
All right, true. You got me.
Southern Playalistic, AT Aliens, Equemini, Stankonia, and what's after Stankonia? Is it
Speak About
Club Below? All right, and that's what I'm saying. Like, Love Below, like I'm not saying Speaker Box is trash, but Love Below was fucking amazing. That's an amazing piece of music. That's why niggas be so clamoring for Dre to give us some work, because we seen the one time when he really focused in and gave us something, it was top notch. So
hold on, real quick. Can we stop saying that? Can we stop saying that that Dre never gave us a solo album? Because I mean,
technically that is. It's as close to one as we've had from him, for sure.
Yo, and then I feel like people don't give them enough credit for the Idlewild soundtrack.
Idlewild was a great soundtrack, yes. I just don't think that the movie was that loved. So I think the music kind of gets buried in that.
Yeah. I would like to put one thing into perspective. Bridging the Shannon Brown to the Erykah Badu thing. So Paige, KP said, that nigga look bad out there. And I said, for every positive, there's a negative. Where there's a good, there's an evil. For evil. For every Erykah Badu, there has to be a Monica. Think about what happens to niggas when they date Erykah. They turn into Janelle Monáe. I guess you turn into a roach when you date Monica. That was the.
Yeah, I mean, it's an interesting conversation, man. Like, I don't, but remember when Serena had her run, where like everybody in hip hop was messing with Serena, like all in like
some of the best dishes came out of that.
Listen, man,
Common.
I still listen to Stay Scheming and just be like, damn, like I won't say that he got him, but that Stay Scheming verse is filthy. Like,
he is the greatest subliminal diss motherfucker out there. Like, it's between him and Hove. Like, for the subliminal diss.
For sure.
Drake and Hove, yeah, they definitely.
Sure.
Like, they be dissing each other subliminally.
And never mention your ass.
We got to put Wayne in that conversation, too.
True. Wayne throw shots, but niggas just be thinking Wayne high, so it don't come off the same. Don't pay that high nigga no mind.
Nah, because I truthfully, I mean, y'all can correct me if I'm wrong. I know I'm young, but I truthfully think Wayne got top 3 rebuttals in hip hop, and I don't think that it's 2 or 3, but I'll give it 1 through 3.
What is it?
And when Hov said, y'all niggas really ain't got my lady money, and Wayne responded, talk about baby money. I got your baby money. Kidnap your bitch, get that how much you love your lady money. That shit was hard.
I'd see, and that, you know what's so funny? That shit don't ring a bell. Like, I know I've heard it, but like it don't, like, when I think of rebuttals, it never, that line doesn't, like.
For me, it's between that and Ask Cannabis. He ain't understanding this. 99% of your fans don't exist. Those are my 2.
That was just ridiculous. That was just. See, I don't know, because I think Hove had one of like the craziest Lil Wayne like subliminal disses ever, and it was a whole verse. Like that verse in Trouble, that third verse in Trouble, man, like. So little niggas trying to play that boy. Little niggas with the latest toy. And like you, little nigga, I'm a grown ass man. Big shoes to fill, nigga, grown ass pants. I probably hustle with your pops. Go ask your parents. Like he was talking to that nigga crazy on.
And that nigga was on a UK electric beat too. Let's call it fade to fade.
Like he was talking crazy to that nigga on Trouble. I was like, damn. Like it wasn't. He never said his name. Niggas knew who he was talking about, but he was talking. Hove got busy on that joint, and this Lost was on a bad album. That niggas don't really pay it no mind because it's not a great album. That album, probably my least favorite Jay-Z album. Like if I'm being honest. What's that? The Kingdom Come. Yeah, that's probably my least favorite.
Maybe. All right, back to mine is for sure. You already know what mine is. Volume 1. That's
yeah, I
mine.
know Volume 1. You're not a fan of Volume 1. Yeah, I don't know. Who else did we have in that though? With the
I said I said Serena. I said Beyonce.
Yeah, well, see, and that's crazy because she 1 for 1. Like who else? Who else could? I mean, I guess if you're talking like maybe Slim Thug from the rumors of that. Like,
nah, she was with Marcus Houston too.
Oh shit!
This nigga got naked.
I never knew that. That's
Yeah, she
funny.
was with Marcus Houston.
Man.
She was a Marcus. You want to know what era Marcus Houston she was with?
That nigga got
see-through
served.
outfit.
No, go ahead. What you say? I'm sorry. I'm so petty. I'm sorry. Oh man. That's
home,
wild.
Roger.
Go home, Roger. Oh man.
Hey, yo, it's a meme with it's sister, but they all stick figures. And Roger walking like, "Sup, bitches," and she's like, "They like, fuck off, Roger."
Yo, that's crazy. Gigi says she rather a dude make dope music after they break up than trying to kill her. Yo, that, like, who tried to kill somebody, Gigi? We need context for that. Who tried to kill you, or the person? Oh man, yo, I got a headache laughing at you niggas, man. God damn. That shit, this nigga said left built like a bad bitch. That shit was funny, man. Like, I don't. See, and left, you walked away. Like, you got that's what's like, when go back and watch this shit, bro. Because as soon as you stood up. Oh shit. Anyway, man. Literally think podcast for the people. We're an hour and 50 minutes in. We appreciate y'all for rocking with us. This was a good one, man. This is definitely a good one. I think I have hit on everything I wanted to. Let me just double check my email, make sure I didn't miss. Oh, I'm tripping. So this Saturday, for those of you who have not seen our ads and posts and promotions and so on and so forth, a good friend of mine, Miss Sade Holland, who I worked with at Education Works, we did a couple summer camps together and got cool or whatever. She has a show on cmpradio.net. It's a Chester-based radio show, community-based. They are really about the community of Chester and doing their thing out there. So that's where it's based. But we have been invited as a full group podcast to go sit up there with them. They have a show that streams every Saturday at 9 a.m. It's called The Weekend Meetup. It's on cmpradio.net, their Facebook page. Please go like it right now so that you don't have to go searching for us when you wake up Saturday as you messing around doing whatever you're doing. You can check us out on that show. The topic of the show is going to be relationships, which, you know, we love talking about that kind of shit. They are on a Saturday morning. So for those of you who know us in this 7:30 realm right here, the way we do on Thursday evenings, we are going to dial it down just a little. Not a lot. We still going to be us. We just going to use proper English the way, you know, our teachers will be proud of, and not do a lot of cussing. Because she said we can cuss, and I told her you can't tell us that though, because we don't know how to do anything a little bit. So I said I'm gonna just like not do it. I'm not even gonna open up the can of worms because
ask her if she want a little bit of cheese or a lot of bit of cheese.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like 9 o'clock in the morning on a Saturday. Niggas ain't trying to hear us talking about, you know what I mean, crazy shit over cereal. So I'm gonna try to keep it as mid as possible. But
y'all gang banging on bacon?
Yeah, exactly. Like, why is these niggas talking about porn over my Captain Crunch? Like, no, we're not gonna open it up too much.
These niggas done slutted out the Flintstones.
Exactly. My Frosted Flakes was innocent. You niggas killing me. Like, yeah, I don't really want that. But no, so like I said, cmpradio.net. Go like the Facebook page. We will be streaming there live 9 a.m. Saturday morning. Want to make sure everybody gets to check it out. We going this will be the season finale for those ladies. So we are closing the show down for them until September or whatever they get back. So we are honored to be with them to close it out for them and provide a different sort of energy to their show. Looking forward to having those ladies up here in our forum so we could let them show their other side as they are, permitting us to do the same and show a little bit of our other side in their space. So thank you to them. Thank you to you for checking us out. If you go over there, like I said, Saturday, 9 a.m., cmpradio.net, Facebook page, streaming live, Literally Anything podcast with the Weekend Meetup. Thank you very much for checking us out with that. It is an honor. It absolutely is an honor. Closing thoughts. I got the hot take first from D Hood, so I'll get closing thoughts first from Left.
Karens, fuck y'all. But on like, dang, I can't even say lighter notes or nothing like that. Just over the past couple weeks, I got the opportunity to get to know an uncle of mine. Actually, a few uncles of mine, people, my dad's brothers, from his dad's side of the family that I didn't, like I grew up, with, my dad's mom's side of the family as well as my mom's family and whatnot. So I didn't get a chance to really get to click with everybody else on that side. And got to meet a couple cool ass uncles of mine, and then got the call last week that one of them had passed. So it's a crazy situation because you be how like sometimes you have family reunions or stuff like that, and you meet up with people like family members that you didn't know, and you be like, all right, okay, I know you family, but never do link up with the people. Like,
Right.
he was actually a person I was like, yeah, I was waiting, like, yeah, we got more situations coming up in the summer, so I'm get to see you, we get to chop it up a little bit more. Because they was sitting back telling me shit about my pop that I didn't know, which was pretty cool.
Right.
And so I just want to say rest in peace to my Uncle Wayne. Sucks that I didn't get to, get deeper into the relationship with you, but from everything that I'm learning, you was a good dude, and it sucks that I didn't get the opportunity to, build that relationship. So Wayne Henry Savage, rest well. May Allah make your grave spacious. As far as anything else, it's on you, brothers. Like,
Well, for sure. Rest in peace, and condolences to that situation for you, brother. But it's good to be able to make connections, man, and just to even have that one moment that you may not have had other things felt a certain way. So salute to you for that, man, and rest in peace to Brotherhood. Don't you know no good?
Yeah, I truthfully, I'm in the same headspace as my brother left. My cousin Dave passed away, and all my peoples. And if you from South Jersey, you know Dave the barber. Like, who cut Don King's hair. You know what I mean? Like,
Don King get haircuts? Oh,
right. My cousin Dave. I've talked about my little cousin Trey. He used to play football at Temple. He was a running back at Temple. His dad. So, but yeah, like, I don't really fuck with too many people. It's not that I don't fuck with too many people in my family. Like, I love my family to life. But Dave also, like, that family, just like Dave's such a real nigga. He named both of his sons David. Let's just put that out there. So, I've told y'all about that before.
Yeah.
It was always love. Like, it was never like, you my little cousin, so I'm gonna beat you up. Like, it was always like, you know what I mean? And I'm not going to get on here saying that, like, I was always the closest. And because truthfully, like, we didn't talk like that. But when we did, it was always just genuine. Like, you know what I mean? And
sometimes that's more important, that vibe, man.
Right. So he passed away 2 nights ago. And just a week before that, his older sister, Debbie, passed away. So, I mean, keep my family in y'all thoughts, your prayers. It's definitely been a rough go. You know what I mean? I lost my cousin Debbie and Dave, like, literally within a week of each other. But yeah, you know what I mean? I was just telling my grandma the other day, Pete, you know what I mean? I brought her down. She met my grandma. I was just telling my grandma the other day, because my grandma said something about, like, she feels some type of way that, like, I don't go to nobody's funerals. And I kind of, like, got defensive, and I was like, bro, don't nobody invite me to shit. So why am I going to go to funerals? Well, y'all don't invite me to stuff while y'all here. And I sat back and thought on it. I was like, damn, that's kind of fucked up, because, like, I also don't really offer myself to, like, I always kind of got in my bag when I see people on cousins trips and shit like that. And like my mindset was always, all y'all niggas used to be asking my dad for everything, but y'all don't never invite me. I also don't really extend myself, and I'm not very open in saying like half my family don't even know that I live in Jersey now.
Right.
Me leaving it to a lot of people, I still live in central Pennsylvania as far as they knew, right?
Right.
So that's something that I took away is like I really got to open myself up to allowing myself to heal from my dad passing away, because the sad shit that happens is I'm still sad about my dad 8 years later, right? KP, you're still sad about your dad so many years later, and Left, I'm sure you're sad about somebody, your brother, so many years later. But for everybody else, the show still goes on. You're still stuck in that moment, and it's not their fault. So for me lacking the awareness of that's my dad, it's nobody else's dad. Of course, when they think about him, they miss him, but they don't wake up with those thoughts.
Right.
I need to let that shit go because it's not their job to continue to remember my dad every day. So it's a shame that I had this thought literally 5 days ago and just lost 2 people that I was close to as a child. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So I wish I would have had this revelation sooner. But I mean, I'm gonna take this, moving forward and take this opportunity to get closer to family members that I haven't seen in a long time.
That's major. That's definitely major. And again, rest in peace to your folks. And we always here with that good energy for you, brother. And you let us know if you need anything. And that's not just a token saying that we really mean that shit. You let us know if you need anything. And that goes for you too, Left. You know how that go. So this past weekend, me and the wife had a date night. Went to City Winery to Mr. Man's jam session. If you're from Philly, you pretty much know Mr. Man or heard of him. He puts together like these little R&B cover type jam session things or whatever. Now, we've had discussions more about my dad than my sister, but my little sister passed away quite a few years ago, more than I care to count or think about. But either way, our thing was music. I'm heavy on music. We bring music here. This is a music center show a lot. That's kind of where our topics go and where our things end up heading. And that's because of my mom. That's because of my dad. That's because of the relationship that me and my sister had. One of my sister's favorite songs was Green Eyes by Erykah Badu. And she used to sing it all the time. Like when Mama's Gun dropped, I bought her the CD. I remember it. Like she literally would just put it on repeat and just sing it, and I could hear her like all the time in the shower, walking through the house, doing stuff, just always singing this song. Maybe not the whole song, but just pieces and bits. When she passed, it's one of them things where certain things trigger you too heavy, and I really couldn't listen to the song very much anymore without getting like overly emotional, like emotional to the point where I just wasn't feeling composed. So I would stop listening to it. I completely just stopped listening to the song. A friend of mine and friend of the show, Shakira Jones, y'all seen her comment plenty of times. Y'all know Shakira, she's the Drake expert. You and Shakira had a Drake battle as far as knowledge one time, hood. So like, she's a friend of the show, but for a little more background, when I first started working at Douglas in North Philly, she and I were deans. We shared the floor with K2. So that was basically, I call her my work wife. So she was, just really a good guide in getting me acclimated to that. That was my first time being an actual dean on my own. So I had being there, I really had her to lean on and really show me the ropes. Well, she was the music teacher as well at this time. She's a singer. Did not know she was going to be at this event. Did not know she was going to be singing at this particular thing. My wife got the tickets. We sitting there. She comes out on stage as he introduces. He's like, Shakira Jones. And we like, oh, Shakira. Boom. So, I already know I'm in for a treat now because I know what her talent level is. And I know we about to hear something like really, really go. And then she started singing Green Eyes. Like I heard the beat drop and she started singing the song. So it's like usually in them kind of moments, like I really can I'm not really good at just compartmentalizing emotional shit that I can't prepare for. Like if I know it's coming, I can like boom, boom, put it in the box and move with it. I'm not usually good at the shit I didn't know about. Strangely though, as I heard her and listened to the song and just took the moment in, without getting emotional in the moment and messing up my wife's date night, because she would have saw me get emotional and thought I was, it'd have been a whole domino effect had I not been able to. But so I kept it together and just took the song in, and it was crazy because after I left, like the next day, I found myself listening to the song again for the first time in at least 6 or 7 years. Like, and I had to send Shakira a text today, like, yo, you brought that song back in my heart. Like, I felt like my sister kind of like spoke to me through her, was like, listen, dog, this was our shit. Like, don't do that. Like, don't let this, something that we enjoyed so much and something that we really, really, we used to get down on, and that was part of us, take you to a bad place when it's such a good thing. And I think she spoke to me through that song, and then the song has been with me all week. So I had to send her a text and thank her, whether it was and I know it wasn't purposely. She clearly didn't know all of that, but like either way, it was a healing piece, because I was having a really bad like couple of weeks like prior to, and even this week wasn't. I'm not gonna say it was great, but it was better, and part of it was having that, and that's like kind of just to put the whole cap on it. That's my closing piece. Like the experiences that you have with the people you love at some point will be all you have. So don't, as best you can, don't let those experiences be the trigger to negative. Try and push them to positive as best you can. And I know that's not easy because, again, like I just told you, I didn't listen to this song for 7 years, at least that long. Like it may have been longer, but it's been at least that long since I've listened to that song. And just by happenstance of the circumstances of what happened, it was brought back to me, and it gave me a little bit of peace, even if it was just because it was something that we shared coming back into my life that I had put out because of the way I was feeling. And like sometimes the emotions be strong, but hold on to the shit that matters for the people that matter, man. And I just, with everybody experiencing so much loss, I think that's an important point, man, because the reality is we all gonna lose somebody at some point, one way or another. It's gonna happen, and that's how it's gonna be. So I definitely want everybody to take advantage of the time you have, man. That's my message. And I know we got a little heavy at the end there, but we people, and y'all know we talk about feelings and shit. We do that, but yeah, that's what I got, man. That's what I got. So I appreciate y'all. We appreciate y'all. Left, aka Messy Owens. Man, D Hood, don't you know no good hood? Once again, cmpradio.net. I'm gonna get on y'all nerves the next day and a half with it because I don't have shit else to do. I don't got nothing to do tomorrow. I'm going to spam y'all shit for the next 2 days. Not because I think it's more important than anything we do. Because I try my best not to spam y'all with our shit. I get y'all notifications. If you show up, you show up. If you don't, you don't. Y'all niggas know who he is and y'all know where to find us. But for this, I'm doing a solid for my folks. And I wanted to make sure she gets as much promotion as possible. And I see her doing the same on her side. So make sure y'all check us out, cmpradio.net. Facebook page, like, subscribe, comment, do all that good shit. We will be there Saturday, 9 a.m. talking about why y'all can't stand us niggas. No, that might come up, but I don't. I don't know. These, I don't think these ladies are aiming to pin us in the space to tell us how angry they are. But if that happens, we can live with that too, because we adapt, because that's what we do. Literally anything podcast for the people. We are shutting it down. What I'm gonna get y'all to close this out? I don't know. Yep, I got one for y'all. Because we was talking about this a little bit earlier.
I make a motherfucker say, oh yeah, I'm cold as a lion with no hair. If you ever see me fighting in the forest with a grizzly bear, help the bear.
Help the bear. Yo, did y'all see with the church lady that I shared on my page?
Oh my God.
Bro, she put that shit in her sermon. She put it in her sermon. She was like, if you see me fighting in the forest with a grizzly bear, I had the blood of Jesus. So you better help the bear. Like, what, lady? Like, yo, bro, she was so serious. It was so real. Yeah, just go to my page and check that shit out. I posted it like one day earlier this week. Please go watch that. That is hilarious. So if you ever see us fighting in the forest with the grizzly bear, shoot the bear. Don't rely on us to help the motherfucker. That shit is dumb. It's a fire bar, but in real life, no, shoot that motherfucking bear. Like, you better have a Mossberg or something with you. Put that nigga down. I ain't trying to hear that shit. But LAP, working for the people. We holler at y'all. Have a great week, peoples. See y'all. Well, have a great day.